I am.
Right, bringing this meeting to session at 7:08. Okay. Any additions or modifications to the agenda? I'm looking at you, girly. Okay, nope. All right, did everybody have a chance to go through the minutes, or do we need a second to check them over?
I'm good. We're good.
Yeah, good. Okay. Movement, I need a, not, what's the word I want? Motion to accept the minutes.
I'll mention.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, unanimous there. All right, Hadley, floor is yours.
Okay, so last month I've managed to figure out what was wrong with the website security certificate.
Nice.
For years.
Okay, let's fill everybody in what's going on. If you've ever tried to use the website, you get this like very daunting. Are you sure that you want to proceed? Oh, you're headed into dangerous territory, and
it said that there was the security certificate was wonky, and every time I reached out to them, they say they fixed it, but it was still doing it for everyone who was trying. But then I looked at the certificate, and we were using like a mirror website address. So the certificate, like instead of Koha, it needed to be something else, like .koha, like whatever it is right now versus .koha, and that's what was causing the issue. So it was a really easy fix after like months and years of frustration.
It was, I mean, anybody who probably clicked on that on our website was probably like, oh.
Yeah. So now if you type in hfbrigham.com, there we go.
Uh-oh. Did you
hfbrigham library.com. There we go. It should take you right there.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you also redo the website too, or is that the same organization that it was?
No, I redid it because as part of our catalog, we were already our catalog had the capabilities of being a website, and they did that on purpose. And since we're already paying several $100s a year for the catalog, why not have a nice website?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I went on the other day and I was like, this is so much better. I think it's different.
It is. And it's updated. And the old one I updated to say, please find us on our new website.
So do we is Google updated?
The business Google, not yet. But I was really excited the other day when it finally
like
clicked.
A big, I'm telling you.
And it was just before Christmas that it clicked.
Nice.
Yes. So as you can see, December, we held our own for visitors. We had 89 adults, 40 children, 2 teenagers, which I think maybe the teenagers may be off because there's some kids that have just recently turned 13 that don't really look 13, so we don't necessarily say, hey kid, how old are you? So that may be off, but and we circulation is up with at 168. That's just in the library.
Which means
like kids books, adult books. It's not including what's going out into library lounge. So that is just what happened in here this past month.
Yeah. Okay. And 7 users for Libby. 11 checkouts. Nice.
Yes. So that is staying solid. We also got 2 new library cards.
Nice.
The pool pass went out, the Echo Pass went out. I mean, state parks aren't and historic sites aren't really open, so. And then we had 5 people come to the Guardium Ad Litem program that we did in December, which is more than any other library, at least in Franklin County, because we talked about it this morning in Blair, and everyone else had like 1.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have another one?
For what was it?
Guardium Ad Litem. It's a program for adults to represent children in court who don't have an adult they can trust to do it for them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I don't know if we won't do it again soon, just because, you know, they were doing a volunteer push, so we might do it next quarter, but where it just happened, but I was very excited by that. We had several little ones. All of our Storytime kids came to see Santa.
Good.
Some of our older kids that are in school came to see Santa, and Katie texted me after everyone left and said that when they got in the car, her little youngest son said, "I didn't know Santa had a fake beard." The older one went, "That's not Santa."
Oh.
And so then they talked about how Santa has helpers.
I thought you looked like Santa.
I thought it was really great.
The beard. Been in the attic for 5 years. Whoa.
He was hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I used it three or four
But
times
hey, Mike.
over I actually was getting.
We'll try to get it out of storage, get it clean.
Yeah,
Oh, I got it at my
Okay.
well, yeah, but we
I
can
may
still
store
get
it
it
here.
clean. Yeah.
Not sure. We'll tape it up so
Yeah.
we won't have any visitors.
Well, Finn loved Santa and kept asking.
Well,
Santa at the library? Is Finn at the library? Or Santa at the library?
That's so cute.
Is Santa gonna play at home? I'm over too. Oh, you should have.
He and Dylan's youngest there.
Oh,
AJ.
AJ. Yeah. Yeah.
And we had besides Wendy's daughter, we had several letters written to Santa in our mailbox.
I love it. I didn't tell you wrote one. She asked for makeup. I mentioned that she's 20 years old. How old is she? She was in a very snarky mood when she came to the library.
I send her over when we was here.
Because we were moving her that day. We came after she came back from RPI. So she's like, I want to write a letter to Santa.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I would have too.
We colored.
Yep.
We did everything.
My niece is turning 10, asked Santa for a beauty program, not just makeup. I'd like a program.
Like a skincare routine like thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, they're on TV or
Yeah, but she's out there ice fishing.
Oh my goodness.
Minnesota, it was freezing, I guess.
And you kind of need a program
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
So looking forward, we have Crazy Cat Person Day coming up this month, and then our Bluey party on Take Your Child to the Library Day.
Nice.
And then I have reached out to Ricky Klein to see if we can get him back before it gets too busy, because he's always
the master gardener.
Oh,
cool.
What's the date on it? Crazy Cat Person?
25th. And I don't know what the 13th was.
I don't know either. I had it written down and January 13th underlined.
Oh, yeah, I've looked at. Oh, I wonder if that's maybe the summer reading grant might be due by that day. That would make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, because I looked at all my calendars and I was like, nope, there's nothing going on. And
When is the Bluey party? What day is that?
the first Saturday in February. which is a date. Hold on, I have it right here. It is the first.
The first.
Yeah. I figured we should do something to get children into the library, and Bluey is popular with parents. So
what is Bluey? You don't know what Bluey? Who Bluey
no
is?
idea.
Oh my goodness! I love the Bluey.
Even
I know who Bluey is.
I know who it is, but I don't know. Like, I know it's like children.
It's an Australian
Well, I could have
kids show about a family of dogs. Yeah,
that's Bluey.
the family of
cute.
dogs.
They're super cute.
Yeah.
So I know Anna because she doesn't know either. Okay, yeah. My coworkers talk about it all the time with their kids, but I don't know.
So at this point, I'm playing Keepy Uppy, which is when you bat the balloon.
Yeah.
And knowing the kids that come to story time, we may just end up doing an hour of Keepy Uppy.
That's likely.
So we'll take it from there. And then I'm just waiting to hear back from Ricky Klein. I'd love to get him in more often, but he's so busy.
Yeah. Does he live around here or?
He lives in Swanton.
Okay.
I have a friend, the master gardener. She's living in Enosburg.
Oh,
I'll ask her if she's
Yeah.
willing to.
And we've got Ken too right up here on Stone Hollow. He's in Bakersfield actually. Ken Carter.
oh. When I reached out to the Master Gardener program, it was Ricky that volunteered that one time, and I just keep roping him back in. And stuff.
Well, maybe we could have like if he calls, and then we could have Rebecca's and
Yeah.
and this Ken Carter.
I'd love to do one quarterly.
Yeah, because I think that I don't think that you can get enough. I think that we would get probably the Bakersfield Conservation Commission coming in.
The day that Ricky comes, we have like 12 adults in here. They love to talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do that during the day or do you do that in the evening?
We do it during the day. And we always do it on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So he does the winter farmers market, which is why he doesn't come in the fall to us.
Okay.
So we have to catch it before the summer's farmers market. And that is that is not what I've even
got bullet points.
I do. So the summer program grant has been submitted. I'm still working on the year-end library report for the state. And I'm just counting up how many people came to programs and how many programs we had. That's the long part of it. But I wanted to share some super fun statistics with everybody because I'm super excited. Total for 2024, we had 1,821 people walk through our door.
1,821.
Wow. And to put that in perspective, that is 100 more than the year before.
And we were closed for almost a month.
Yeah. Imagine what we would have done had we been open at normal. So 1,100 of those are adults. Almost 600 of them were kids. We answered 80 reference questions. And 172 adults just used the library without taking anything out. And we had 288 kids come to play. So I was
188 kids.
288. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, and our circulation was 2,449.
And that's not including
that's including interlibrary. Yes.
Not bad.
Which is 1,000 more than the year before.
2,400.
449. Yes. I didn't write those down.
That's okay.
But if you,
I think it's good.
You know how like we compare to like other libraries of similar sizes around the state, like in terms of those numbers, or do you ever look at that at all?
That's what the library report is.
Okay.
So I don't remember even looking at last year's, but I can look at last year's. I know that I want to say Brenda up in Enosburg gave her numbers, and I know for checkout we were pretty even.
Really?
Yeah.
I just did the math. It's 204 books a month.
Yeah.
Good.
That's that. I mean, because it is. I mean, a lot of parents take out 4 to 5 books at a time.
Yeah, there's one lady always has a big bag.
Yeah.
It's probably Polly. Yeah.
Polly always.
Polly does, and
Yeah, she has some kids. Yeah.
Somsky,
It's a woman with kids.
too. She always brings in a bag. So we're doing good.
Nice. The only thing that you got to think about, Hadley,
Yeah.
is just a town report.
Yes, that is on my.
Okay, and I assume with all these numbers that's
yes.
The brain.
That is why I'm gathering all these numbers. I want to do a bar chart or a bar graph to show the growth over the years.
Yeah, like Ross Perot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she old enough?
I am old enough.
I just love
You aren't. No, you don't.
I don't either.
My dad was a newspaper man. He was a photographer for the newspaper and very into local politics, so it all true. So I know who Ross Perot.
Let me tell you why. Now.
Now look right here.
Yeah. Great. All right. So okay, we'll move on to old business. Okay, the Easter egg hunt update. I did contact Rosalie and Jordan about that we were not interested in continuing, and that we had the eggs downstairs, and that we would keep them until March for them. Rosalie made like she was going to come and get them. I don't think she has. I'll go down and check.
The last I knew, she had.
I think we would know. I think Mary would say something. I'll go down and just take a peek. They're right there. But I told Jordan today, because he texted today, and I said, we'll keep them till the end of March. If nobody comes and gets them by the end of March, because Easter is April 20th. I said, if nobody comes to get it, we will donate them or recycle them. So that will be that. So that's the deal with the Easter egg hunt, that supposedly somebody's going to come and get those eggs. And that'll be out of the basement. And you discussed the winter programming. Are we planning on doing any book folding for any reason?
Not that I have yet. I do know.
I know that we didn't have anybody, but
there were people that they said they were interested, but they didn't come, and it was kind of, November's kind of hard because there's a lot
holidays, a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Shopping.
So I would try it again. I just haven't, with all the reporting, I just haven't gotten that far.
Sure. I think it would be a nice February.
Yeah.
Maybe heart. That's what we intended to do when Brenda was running the show here. She wanted to do a heart. We never got around to it. Okay, the upcoming grant application, anything?
Nothing. We even asked, Joy Warland was on the Flair meeting call this morning, and that was one of the questions we asked. Okay. And she said there is nothing new to report.
So, Hadley, if there is something between now and our meeting in February, I think that you probably know what I'm going to say. The concern for me, I mean, my husband works for the railroad. 150 cars came in just yesterday, which means that, people are buying from Canada to beat this tariff thing. So my concern is cost. How do we even begin to budget, to get estimates, proper estimates, because with cost?
Probably whatever it is now, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 times by this time next year.
Yep. So that is my main concern is, how does one budget around this? If this happens, can we take a quote from somebody and then all of a sudden it goes up?
Right.
25%? That's quite a bit.
I'm not even sure. I know that she said that that somebody in their grant management department just left and went to a different part of the state department. So that was part of the
Hold up.
part of it. So at this point, I'm not sure who to ask, but I will find out, and even to see if anyone else is feeling like
Pressure.
that.
Yeah, because I mean, I just want to get it right. I don't want to be, you know, we have to stress to whoever, this library has zero money. We've got, there's no way that we can cover any costs that we would have to go to the select board, and chances are with the taxes going up in our town, not going to happen. We can't do it. So we're riding a fine line here, and that's my concern. And not anything on you, Hadley, at all.
No,
but that is my concern.
Is there anyone from the state to talk to?
That I'm not sure who. I can reach out to Joy. I usually reach out to her if I don't know who to reach out to, and say who do I reach out to. Because I'm not sure who the grant, like who's in charge of the grant department, who would probably be the one to answer that at this point. So hopefully she can point me in the right direction.
Yeah. We need to be on top of that, because you know, we have to also get like a septic. I'm not even sure how to go about that, because like you can ask Michael to throw out an estimate, but still you got to get something from, you know, from like Gary Draper. You got to get his estimate too, you know what I mean? And I don't understand.
He didn't seem to think we'd have any trouble.
I know that we wouldn't have any trouble.
We won't have to test site.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
so
probably not, but he thought we wouldn't have any unexpected costs.
Well, I
It should be
do have,
straightforward.
I don't know if they're still in business. Let me see if I have it written down here. My mess here. Rebecca. I have the name of the place that initially drilled out there. I just don't know if they're still in business and if we can get a hold. I asked Gary for right there in Eden. I asked Gary for if he had because the test, the soil test. And he said no. So I'm hoping that this place is still in business. I just haven't. Maybe I'll send that along to you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can call and see if they're still there.
Yeah.
I did get a number. I don't know if they're still in business. I did look it up though.
Okay.
Mike, where's that? Let me see that. I might have that. If I gave Mike the stuff, maybe I'll have it in this year. I will find out. Rebecca, I have that.
Okay.
It's on my computer. All right. So yeah. Have we heard anything about MERP from Alex at all? About our boards and all that? Nothing?
No.
I'll reach out to Alex and see if there's any movement. I'm not sure if they've had a meeting on it or not. Usually Nikki will say you need to come over, but I haven't heard anything. Of course,
Is she back yet?
Yeah,
She should be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's leaving again to go back to England. Her mom's
she?
having surgery, so
I
might
thought
wanna
she was
get her-
having surgery when they went for Christmas.
Nope.
No.
yeah, I think she'll be gone like the end of January. So I might want to reach out to her sooner rather than later.
Yeah. All right. We got to submit our budget to the select board. I think we just need to, I don't know, should we change our numbers for Comcast or should we leave it as is? Do you think?
I think we should leave it as is.
Because we're not that much. I think we're at like 1,500 over. I think that's what I calculated for the budget compared to last year, and I don't think that that's unreasonable. Just kind of like a safety net for us.
Because we don't. Right after we made the switch, my husband was saying that he saw that Comcast might be buying out the parent company of Fidium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
So who knows what's gonna happen?
Okay. Right. So we'll keep it as well. I think that we'll see.
Yeah.
It's gotta be better.
Well, we'll get like a year reprieve. It'll take a while.
Yeah, it's true. It might not happen.
It might not happen. Got to be approved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time it goes out, I send a text because I can't call. So I send a text. At least I have a running proof.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're good with our budget. I think that we'll leave it as is. I'm just gonna look over it one more time. I'll look over it tomorrow, honey. I've been super busy.
No, like I've been working on all the reports like kind of together, and so no worries.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at it, make sure that we're where we're supposed to be if I have any questions. I think that we were in pretty good shape though with that. I didn't have time. I did talk to Tom today, but it wasn't about this. The TD Bank update. I will find out. Has he reached out to you at all, Anna, about?
No.
Okay.
I need to reach out to him. I was out of town for the holidays too, so
Okay. The only thing that he sent me, he was saying that there's going to be obviously we need new checks. So there's going to be a check fee. So we have to figure out in our budget where we're going to take that out of office supplies, wherever. It was, and 2022 is 150 for 250 checks. I think it's a little bit more than that, but I don't know where they order their checks from. If they order it from QuickBooks, I will ask him, because a lot of times you can get a coupon code for that and save quite a bit of money. Because that's what I do for my husband's union. I look for a coupon code. So I will ask him, but they may go through the bank to get those, so he might be able to get a price on that.
You use a lot of them?
No, he said that we bought 250 checks in 2022 and we're in 2020. And he said that we were going to have to buy some, so we were near the tail end of them, but I mean,
can't we just print them out?
No, I wish.
Well,
what do we write checks for?
Yeah, but they have them pre-printed because it has all the watermarks and everything.
But you can print them off QuickBooks or
No.
Yeah, but you still have to have like the check
actually. Yeah,
because
we buy ours. The union buys theirs from QuickBooks, and we put it in our printer.
I'm feeling really stupid.
Okay.
You can print out the.
I just asked, what do you need checks for?
Yeah.
So
You can.
That's a valid question.
Yeah.
Someone your age.
right.
Well,
What they are.
Yeah.
I think the idea is to have a paper trail, like
Right.
we don't pay like our credit cards over the internet.
Okay.
We have to have a paper, especially with the embezzling history of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
Got it.
last bought them in high school, but yes.
see, I'm not the only one.
But
At the bookmobile, we have it set up so that our bookkeeper will, it comes out of like the bank sends the check for us. He just says, write a check for this, and the bank sends it.
Oh, gotcha.
But I
Okay,
think we
so
also
still
pay
have
a fee on that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are we A-okay on our credit card now?
Yes. So what it was I had tried to, we ran out of free space for the thing that I was using to record the meeting. And so I was like, okay, $1.99 a month. I think we can afford that, but it wasn't a secure checkout. So and I didn't realize that when I tried it. So they just shut it down. so they shut down my credit card, but they never reached out.
Right.
That was the thing. Normally, like when a bank will reach out, send you an email, text, whatever, they sent nothing.
Oh, that's weird.
So that's why I thought it was something.
TD, the most convenient thing.
Is it through TD Bank?
It's through
Community Bank?
Community.
Oh,
Yeah.
we changed it.
The
No, we
credit
haven't.
card.
The credit card. Okay.
So once they explained that, I was like, okay, and then I was like, well, I'm not going to try that again. That's when then I was like, let's just use the bookmobile Zoom.
Okay. Probably, and the only thing I didn't put on the agenda, just snowshoes. I just have that on there. I mean,
yes, I've done a couple of posts about snowshoes, but they haven't gone out.
well, I know that the Conservation Commission sometimes takes them out. I know they have reserved them in the past.
The first couple of snowstorms in December, I was like, I'm gonna just put this out there now because we might not get snow for the rest of the year.
Yeah. No, if we get a heavy snow, I would put it out there. There are people who do snowshoe or want to snowshoe, and
We did it at school today.
Yeah.
But just for little kids.
You guys have so much more snow here.
yeah,
I have
we
a
always
dusting
do.
in my yard.
Yeah.
A dusting.
In a
I
store.
have like that much.
Yeah, that's why I said it's green. No, well. Anything else that we need to discuss?
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
There is talking about grants, and I signed up to get more information about it, but I haven't received any information yet. But I saw on Facebook that the Carnegie Foundation was giving money to libraries. And they said, sign your library up for more information. We just haven't received any yet, but it was a significant amount of money, more than what the state was putting out.
That would be great. I mean, the Carnegie, I mean,
Right.
Burlington is a Carnegie library.
So I just mentioning it in case I say, I need help.
Yeah. No, we need help. Absolutely. Okay. I think that's it, unless anybody else has anything they would like to discuss. We don't really have anything though on the upcoming pressing, like in the future months I can think of. Because I mean, Halloween we discussed in, we wanted July. I'm just trying to think like that.
Right. Yeah.
Rebecca wanted to, now let me explain how it works. The only thing, and we can discuss this at the next meeting. The only thing that we need to do, there are several of us. Mike is going to be our only trustee that's not getting kicked off.
You expire in 2027.
So obviously if we all want to be back, on here, yes,
All of us.
it's all of us.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No,
Because you guys are just appointed at the bottom, right?
Yeah, but I think it's because we weren't
You
voted
expire,
in.
I expire, Christine
just-
expires, and Anna expires.
Okay.
So we
So
have to add-
the idea is when you go to a town meeting, the nominations are from the floor. It isn't something you have to go around and garner signatures for. It is from the floor that you are nominated. So it's nice if we have people at town meeting that are there. We try to get a little bit of a crowd of us there if possible. My suggestion is, because the voters don't really pay attention to us very much, just a small blurb on, like, right before town meeting, just a small blurb, maybe the week before, like the weekend before town meeting, saying who you are, what you've been at, why you're interested, just small, saying this is, the reason why, and we'll try to keep this group together if we are interested in staying together. I think that we've got a good thing going on. So,
definitely.
I think we're great.
Just keep in mind that person might put their nomination out again that they want to
Yeah.
run.
She has to get somebody to nominate her. So
right. But she's come into the library once or twice since last year, and she says I keep trying to get on. And I was like, why don't you just come to the meetings? And I've told her when they are, and I've invited her, and she just doesn't.
I think it's don't get me wrong, but I mean,
but I'm just trying to play nice.
Right. Yep. For me, the reason why I'm staying on is because if we get this edition thing, we want to follow through with that. We want to get that done, and then I will have given my, as Nikki would say, I've given my fair share of flush to the town. So, but just think about a small blurb, concise, saying I'm interested, and the more people that we have at town meeting, and it usually just runs until noon, so we're only carving out a small amount of time on that day. We can nominate each other, and that looks good. If we're immediately we can all nominate each other and get it done, and usually people just go along with it because they're just happy that somebody's filling it, and I just want to keep it.
I thought we'd have Nikki. That's when I was reading this.
Yes, Nikki probably would. If we ask her, Nikki will. She will be there. But like I said, if there are more of us there, if you have the time to go to town meeting, we'll knock it out and get it done. So sign a person.
The small blurb we write, what do we do with that? Do we?
You
make
put it
a
on
big
the
sign and put it on your yard.
and the town boys can hit it with a snow blower as they go by. You just put it on. Are you part of the community page?
Yeah,
You put it on the two of them, and just so people know who you are, and our intention. We've done quite a bit here with new floor and so on and so forth, but this construction needs a well put a team that's been cohesive and put together, and we want to keep it that way, to move forward. That I think that people will understand that you want to keep you don't want to not have
you don't want only
people
group
who are
of people
on board,
coming in
working
together. In the middle of the
because we are, as I wrote in here, that we collaborate, willingness to collaborate, dedication to our library, impressed by your competence. We both have exceptional leadership qualifications, and that make them ideal candidates for these roles.
Yep, I agree.
It's true, though. It's true.
And the nice part is that people are willing to.
Well,
otherwise, Mike, you're gonna be leader of the pack. How does that sound?
We'll see what happens then.
What did you say?
No, I was just saying that it's nice because it isn't on one person with us. You say, "Can you do this?"
Yeah,
and the person usually steps up.
Yeah, that's what I put in here too.
And this is the most we've had in a long time attending meetings on a regular basis, and I'm appreciative of that. Understandably so, with Jen being sick, that she couldn't do it. But so okay, so
we all share likes and dislikes and figure it out.
Exactly, and we figured out who's going to do what. Probably the only thing I would like to, maybe when the weather gets a little bit warmer, maybe like March, that we kind of have a day, like a Saturday, that we go downstairs and we start going through the cabinets and going through the paperwork down there, because we don't need the paperwork. A lot of the paperwork that's down there, it's just sitting there, and we have gone all digital with our paper, and I would like to see more stuff moved out of the basement and getting rid of more things down there. I would like to see, but it's hard for me to get inspired down there. It's just me. I have stuff at home. I have boxes of stuff at home to go through that I've brought home. And I know that those filing cabinets are full. So
When we have massive
Christine-
amounts of paper, they want us to put it in the cardboard. 'Cause the last time I took stuff down, caught me on the second load. First one I'd already dumped in paper. And he said, put all that in
Cardboard.
cardboard
Okay, that's
because
good
of
to
the
know.
volume.
Recycle.
Yeah.
Why do they bother separating out?
I'll put it together. anyway.
Well, people do that. But supposedly it saves us money. So,
So next month, why don't we think about setting aside, thinking about a date in March that works for everybody on like a Saturday?
yeah,
And coming down here, after the library's closed and,
no, we don't want to do that. We want to do it while they're open.
Yeah,
Just
just
make
No, I'm
Interfere.
not kidding.
okay.
So we can get it there by 1.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Okay.
that one.
And
But
then
we have the
don't
school too.
Yeah, we have the
That-
school. We are
that's
allowed to use the
public.
school.
Oh,
right
they do
behind
have
Briggs.
recycle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
all
they
right,
do.
never
We're
mind.
allowed to do that.
All right.
So let's
And
just,
Christine and I were trying to find a date, but I still suggested right before Christmas.
no. No, but I think that March,
Yeah, I was like, that sounds great. That'll work. And then,
No.
no.
but if we can all like sit down, figure out a time to just get together, I think that Hadley, you don't have to come, but like the five
Well,
of us,
Mary's usually takes a Saturday in March, April, and May,
okay.
and sometimes June.
So maybe we'll try to work around the Saturday that she takes, so you could be here.
Yeah.
And because Mary does have some issues with Lynn.
She really, yes, she's
It's
very, she
okay.
gets very nervous
Yeah.
when you guys go downstairs.
But I talked to her and she was okay.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff she was okay with.
Yeah, she just wants to know.
Yeah.
She did well with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's cool. So let's think about that. Hadley, if you figure out when she's going to be out in March, I would help. And
Yes, I
we
want
can-
to say it's usually the second or third Saturday. But I'll double check with her
You got
tomorrow.
a calendar on that thing.
Oh, I do.
Where's your phone, Mike? I'm on a text. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right.
All right.
How is the other clean out going? Because I know some people have been coming down. Is there additional clean out that needs to occur or organizing that needs to occur beyond the paper, like all the still continuing? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if anybody wants a cleaning buddy or something,
Yeah.
feel free to text me.
Same here.
Great. Usually, kind of.
Yeah.
But
It's just right. We did clean a massive amount
Yeah.
down there. I mean, just
Yeah.
the books.
And it doesn't,
Well, I mean, luckily the books shouldn't happen again because there were so many books up here, and most of them a lot of the ones that we were down there were put down there because they hadn't been checked out since the 90s.
Right.
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so
I still haven't checked on those movie memoirs too. St. Albans.
at the, what is it called, that in Richford, the apartment building?
The pink.
No, she's gone. Sold that, but the apartment building, they, you can donate books there. I mean, not truckloads, but.
Right.
yeah,
books.
we
Set them on the table.
so
They're
we
gone.
couldn't have that
Yeah.
amount
Go
of
to
books
read 'em.
again because I don't want to let that amount of books get here now because it looks
No, I think
nice.
that if we do get like if I know that Mary's got her set aside book.
Yeah.
I think if you take a banana box, if you fill a banana box, let us know. So somebody, because I go down to Costco, I can drop it off in Georgia. Not
Okay.
a problem. It's a 2-second job dropping it.
Yeah.
I'd rather drop off one box than 20 billion of them,
Mhm. We can do that.
mean-
Because I mean, I'm gonna have to go through the suspense probably by the end of the year because I don't want it to take over.
Yeah.
But
All right, so let's plan on keep us apprised, Hadley, please,
Okay.
so people can say yay or nay. And all right, so our next meeting is Monday, February 3rd at 7 p.m. Hopefully, after that. So, and let me see here. Look at my calendar real quick. Because town meeting, we do not we can meet. It's up to us. I guess we can meet before town meeting. Do you want to meet before town meeting or after town meeting?
When's town?
When's before?
Town meeting is the 4th of March, right? It's the
First
first
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we have to do the 3rd.
The 3rd would be our normal meeting. We can still do it on the 3rd. It's up to you guys whether you want to do the 3rd or the 10th.
3rd is fine with me.
Just checking in. If you change your mind, let me know. Who's me?
You, I was trying to send you something, but it doesn't.
Oh, let
come
me
up.
see. Do you have a contact in there for me?
Yeah, he must, but I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
And we'll contact.
Go back.
Right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, sorry. That's what I'm trying to remember.
I'll put in my phone number. Okay. Can you get this from here? Okay. Okay, you can that. Give you both mine or background. Okay. Cause you know how it is, I answer the one at home. And I'm at home. And you have her information,
I believe so.
Anna's information?
I think you do, yeah.
Yeah, and there's foraging this month.
Oh, okay, thank you, yes.
We should have a little card or something.
We do.
We do for
Oh,
everybody.
oh, for
If you-
everybody.
If you guys send me an email, I can make one up. And then we can each have it and we'll have all our info
I
for contact.
yeah, I have most everyone's. I was gonna
Oh,
put it on
okay.
the drive.
What is that?
Ooh, Google Docs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, you should be all set here.
Okay.
So you should be able to text me now.
Okay.
Mike, if you give me yours, I'll text you all day long.
Do we-
Eileen.
Do you
You have my email.
Yes,
Which
I have your
website?
email address.
Okay.
do
What do you need, that phone number you need?
Giving me a hard time.
I
I know
know.
you don't check your phone.
Well, text, I don't really do those because the keys are so small. It takes me too long to spell correctly, and I get a little,
you can make
Okay.
your letters bigger.
And you can use your microphone.
Yeah, text.
mm,
You're reaching, Mike. You're reaching.
Do we want to end the
well, if you
close
do
the
that,
meeting?
when letters get bigger.
Like there's a setting in your phone
Oh,
when you look
yeah.
at the keyboard
Yeah.
settings to do it.
Hold on, I gotta take my glasses back out.
What kind of phone do you have?
And that one there.
Track phone,
It's not.
Android.
Okay, so it'll be
oh,
similar.
Galaxy.
Okay,
AO.
so it'll be
Yeah. That's all.
because this is a Galaxy.
Well,
too.
you
It'll
guys
work.
tried
It'll
to
go to
make
my
my
phone.
phone work a
It'll be
few
all
weeks
good.
ago. You
See,
worried
there's, if you go into the three dots, once you
Yeah.
pull up your keyboard, there's
Let
one
me
that
put
says
in one other
keyboard
thing,
side.
so, because I think that you
Okay.
have.
So then you can,
Just hit the thing. there.
yeah, so,
And those are nice and big too. What happens
yeah,
if I?
well, that moves, it moves it, so you
Oh.
wanna move the side. So you can make it really tiny if you wanted, you can make it nice and big.
My husband's phone, there's like one button, if you press it, this changes it all to a different language,
Oh
and I
my
always
God.
Oh, I
accidentally
love
hit it, and
that,
I'm like,
yeah. I have that.
I don't
too.
know how to
Mhm.
change this back.
Sometimes I accidentally touch it and I'm talking into it.
Do we want to make a motion for the end of the meeting? Are we at
No,
the end
let's
of the
just
meeting?
continue.
Yeah, let's stay here all night.
I mean,
You bring any
Books
wine?
to read, yeah.
Is everybody here wine drinker?
Wine drinker.
Me too.
You can't do that
Is it-
now.
Yeah.
Is anyone opposed to if I bring food,
I'm really picky about,
like
Kind of food.
treats?
I look like I would pull fruit.
Anybody allergic to nuts or chocolate?
no, I don't eat cheese.
Oh, that is
No.
so sad.
But
And I hear you make your own
is the most
cheese.
Yeah.
disgusting food
My
ever.
sister-in-law's the same way.
I
You're like the
can't-
second person I've met that's
Do you
like,
think
this.
it's
No.
Disgusting.
The smell, the
What
texture,
do you
the
put on a
taste,
hamburger?
Hmm.
What about a pizza?
ketchup and relish.
So this one.
What do you do for pizza though?
Pizza has to have
Hadley would not be
toppings.
welcome at my house ever.
Is with toppings?
This
It
one
has,
here.
yeah,
will
because it was
also
not an
do
option as a child.
Irish
If I was
fish.
doing that
That is
pizza,
my
it
Irish
had
fish
to be
handle along with
pizza.
that. Okay, all right.
So I
That's
can
why
get
I
it.
did
bread.
Sorry.
But
And I know
well,
I
there
have, like,
are
odd
people
ones,
that
but I
let
never
their kids
expected
do
that.
that.
would be
Yeah.
things.
And
Okay.
but I cannot
My-
eat
my-
cheese
the
pizza.
Rebecca
It has to
I
have
lived in this guy 100 years
pepperoni,
ago,
at least
and that's what
preferably
people
two
were
toppings
forgetting
or
from
more.
me.
But if it's just pepperoni, I can do it.
I have a friend that just puts cheese on plates and melts it and eats it.
No,
Oh.
can't do it. I don't put cheese on nachos or
So
tacos.
I didn't make her feel.
Yeah,
like I
no,
was
cheese
very
is gross.
safe.
Okay.
So when we were looking for names.
I'm glad to know that more of you exist. Because I thought
There's
you were
a
the only
whole-
one. So
There's a whole Facebook group for us. Yeah,
You found your people.
I found my people, and like, we talk like
I know.
the worst thing is when you go to
But I
a
mean, like,
restaurant
I
and
made this EM.
you're like, I want, you're looking at the menu and it lists the
Yeah.
ingredients.
And
Then
then
you look
it's
at the
early
waitress
time,
and go,
in
does
case
this have cheese?
I had
And
to
they
make a
go,
Gmail
yeah,
account.
and it's like,
No,
no,
it's really
it's ingredients.
show up.
Oh.
I don't want cheese.
You ever seen that? I like that. It's a little out there. It's good. My son has everybody watch that. It's good.
Love it. Love it.
Was it official?
It's official.
Yeah, shut us off.
Right.
will ya?
Yeah, I